Okay, let's talk about being more flexible with your fast. Okay, I'm in a few groups on Facebook about intermittent fasting, and a lot of them are quite rigid with their fast. They won't change their time that suits convenience with them. So I'm trying to explain how rigid I am with my fast, and do you really need to be that rigid with it? I'm really thinking of working on 1 month of just being a very flexible fast. But you are fasting through that 24-hour period. But like right now, I'm doing OMAD, 1 meal a day, but I'm not really calculating the time I'm doing it. All I'm doing is I'm eating at the same time every day, but if I had to change it one day, I will. Like instead of having it at night, I will have it at lunchtime, but I haven't changed it because of convenience. The only reason why I do it at night is because it's convenient for me and my partner to eat at that time. But I won't have it at 8 o'clock every time, because that's just not realistic in life to be expecting everything to be exactly the same forever. But I'm quite flexible with my fast, and I think you should be as well. Say if you do OMAD every day and you have meals at every same time, lunchtime, and a late meal is coming up one night, like a friend's and stuff like that, and you really want to go to it, but you don't want to go to it because you don't want to break your fast. I would say in that situation, just go for a later fast. You don't need to stick to that time every time. You have to make it convenient for your lifestyle, and if it's not convenient for that day, then have dinner at night. You don't have to stick rigidly to that if it's gonna affect your enjoyment in life, in my opinion. Like, I will always move my fast around for the weekend, depending on what my biggest meal is. Like, I'll do OMAD during the week and intermittent fasting during the weekend, majority. But if I can do OMAD still, I'll stick to that. But if I know something's coming up that weekend, I will go to intermittent fasting just because it's a bit more convenient. I'll just have a later breakfast. Breakfast is the only meal I don't really ever tend to have anymore, just because it suits the diet and the calorie calculation. I think one thing people should try is to combine just 2 fasting methods throughout. Like when I first started doing fasting, I was doing intermittent fasting with 1 day of alternate day fasting just to manage calories, and some people that might work for. I changed mine completely to OMAD and intermittent fasting. So during the weekdays, I'll just have my 1 meal, and weekends I might change to intermittent fasting that week, depending on what's coming up on that weekend. But I'll try to monitor my calories as much as I can. I will still calorie count, and I'll do the fasting. Like during the weekdays, I can plan my last meal and plan how many calories are going to be in that meal. So I should technically lose weight because of my calories being down. And if that has been working for me, and I think majority of people who tried it will probably work for them. But a lot of people, OMAD doesn't appeal to their lifestyle, or they just don't want to try it, which is fine. You don't have to try OMAD. You can try intermittent fasting. You can just calorie count if you can manage it. But I would suggest if you terrible at calorie counting, try fasting with it, because it makes it a bit easier to work out how many calories you can have within that window, and how much you should have, and how much you shouldn't go overboard. Because you're fasting doesn't mean you can't gain weight. A lot of people think that, and it works for the first week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, but I started realizing it's not working as much around the 3rd week, 4th week. So I started counting calories, and that did help. And when I started doing that, I started having an eye-opener with calorie counting, and it is all calories, in my opinion. But I go back to the start. It doesn't matter what fast you're doing, each one would work if you stick to the right way of doing it, and the calories are the main thing. So if your calories are under, this is why fasting works really well, because majority of people do fasting, the calories will be under because they're not eating as much food as they usually would. But if you want to drop to a certain weight, you will probably have to adapt your calories eventually. And that's why I do OMAD, because I know how many calories I can eat in 1 meal, and it makes it easier for me to track. So I will do all the tracking during the day, or I'll track it through the week what I want to eat that night, and I can plan my meals. And now I'm getting used to the meal sizes. I don't have to weigh them out as much as I used to, and I tend to weigh out everything now. Like I would have my 1 meal, and I'll have some nuts on the side. And nuts, I made a video on nuts why you shouldn't have them, but I have nuts and I measure how many calories are in those nuts. And you can't have a lot, but I prefer that snack because I like the snack and it's a healthy snack. So I have nuts as my snack, and I'll have maybe 1 cup of tea with milk and no sugar. That's normally my way my meals go. But yeah, if you guys have any opinions on this, just let me know, and what you guys think about this flexible fasting style. If you'd like me to make a video on 24-hour fasting and open more of a window that makes more sense for everybody, I would like to try and make that a video. But if you're interested in that. Okay, so if you stuck along this long, my name is Leoric. I am fasting for my wedding in 10 months, and I need to lose about 22, 21 kilos. And I'd like you to subscribe, not to be a number, but to be accountable about it for me, and I can be accountable about it for you. And we can keep each other accountable on our diets. And my name is Leoric, I'll say it again, and I will see you guys on the next one.